So we've had our downtime. And I feel like we still need to address the fact that this is America. And there are some of the most incredible human beings in the world in this country.
100%.
This is, in my opinion, and I am biased because, Montana is the best state in the entire union, and we are the best country in the world. One thing I really want to clean up is I want to feel so proud that how we are conducting ourselves.
Right.
I remember hearing stories about the United States and their behavior. Somebody said that before all these wars started in the Middle East, before we started getting involved with Britain's stuff with Iran and Saudi Arabia and stuff, that the Middle Eastern countries would ask for the United States to be the mediator in negotiations because they trusted them.
Mm-hmm.
That's been shot out of the water. And I want us to be the North Star. I want people to think of America as, what we were supposed to be.
Right. The shining beacon.
The shining beacon. Yeah. We were never perfect, but there was the goal of let's try to get there. Thomas Jefferson, people don't know, he wanted to abolish slavery. Initially, it was the young guy writing the Declaration. He's like, let's do it all in one swoop. Right. Let's do it. Everyone do it at once. And they were like, no, we're not doing that. The bureaucrats were like, excuse me?
Right.
Yeah. No, stop being a radical.
Right.
And he was a slave owner, but it was the idea of let's get better at this.
Mm-hmm.
I see with the youth and with my kids and their friends, there's a lot of hope there. And I don't think there's a lot of people that act like, oh, we're just going to crash down. It's like our empire may get smaller because our resources are stretched thin. However, this country, I wonder if, despite what we've been told and that people are just going to be selfish and not going to care, I just wonder if we're going to have like a great awakening as far as like what liberty is. I don't know. I mean, either the next generation is going to go full red revolution or we're going to go full American revolution. And I don't mean in like a bloody way.
Right.
So that's what I'm hopeful for. When I campaign, I try to educate a little bit. It's easier if it's a lot younger person. It's very hard to get through the old propaganda.
It is.
When I'm talking to someone who's very set and this is how we do it. But what we're doing is not going to be able to last much longer. There is no money. Right. So mathematically, we need someone like you who sees that, someone like Thomas Massey.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as far as empire goes, we could stand to shrink the empire. We were not supposed to be an empire to begin with. And all the founding fathers have talked about that throughout, all the writings. We have 193 bases throughout the world. We can still project power. And I think actually we can project more power if we did draw back in, focused on making America truly great. I mean, what the shining beacon, what it was intended to be, by not having, our bases all over the world, and change that into more of a diplomatic outreach than, a military force outreach is basically what we're doing now. I think there is hope. There should be hope. I mean, this is the greatest country on earth, and Montana is undisputedly the best state.
Absolutely.
In this country. I'll challenge anybody to that. And I've lived in quite a few states and, just brief times and traveling throughout the military. I mean, there's aspects of them all that are great, but Montana is the best people, by far.